with you to talk about, well, I not name the topic now. I mean, you know it all, but then let's keep it hush-hush for some time, right? Is that okay? We can go bilingual? Because there are people from Hyderabad too. They are. So is that okay? We are good? We're good? We're good? Have you ever been chased by a tiger in your life? Not in your wildest dream. Would you want to? No? Never? Okay. Have you ever been chased by a tiger before? Ever? No? Just imagine in your mind that, okay, not you. Just imagine, generically, a man and a tiger. A man and a tiger. Man is being chased by a tiger. What do you think the tiger is thinking? Anybody? Anybody? A man is being chased by a tiger. What do you think the tiger is thinking? To you. Same question. What do you think the man is thinking? Tiger. What do you think the tiger is thinking? Food? I'm going to grab the person. Anybody here? What do you think the tiger is thinking? He's chasing the man. Hanji? What is he doing here in the area? I'm the king. Yeah, what is he doing here? Up there, back there, people at the back. Balcony folks. What do you think the tiger is thinking? Tiger is thinking that? Possible. Yeah? So, tiger is thinking food. I heard these words like food. I will catch him if he doesn't. It's a party. It's a meal. My day. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Now, what do you think the man is thinking? Jesus. Anybody up there? Life. I need to save my life. I need to run. There. His life. Life is at stake. For a few seconds, he's gone. Anybody? What do you think the man is thinking? Up. Where's my gun? If he has one. And if he knows how to shoot it in one go. Thanks to Mirzapur. Right? Yeah. So that's what the man is thinking, right? Where my gun is, right? What else? Why not these days, right? Ab दूसरा question ये है. Look, these words. I want you to think and pick up these words. What do you think the man, tiger is thinking? What are words comes in your mind? Like scare, like food, meal, anything. Same. What do you think the man is thinking? Like life. I'm gonna be eaten and time to meet the God. Whatever, right? Now the question to you is, who is right? Who is correct in this scenario? You think about it, and I'll pull up my PPT. Don't worry about that. I'll pull it anyways. But then, what do you think? Who's right in that case? Both are right, isn't it? Tiger is correct. Man is correct. Because both have their unique model of the world. Like you have a unique model of your world. I have my own unique model of the world. Everybody has unique model of the world. Well, the reason I ask you this context question, because I want your attention on these two slides here. So, if you agree with me by now, that it is possible to have more than one response to one situation. Yes or no? It's possible? Just like tiger and a man, one situation, different responses. So you agree with me? एक situation के एक से ज़्यादा response हो सकते हैं? Yes? Let's try it out. इसको एक बार और try करके देखते हैं. So all eyes, if you can, I'm not sure. Can you? No? I'll read it for you. Can I read for you then? All eyes. Okay, let's see this side first. Very quickly, we'll do one small game here. If your answer is 1, raise first only one finger. If your answer is 2, you raise 2 fingers. Is that okay? I'll read the question for you. You have 2 options. I will read the question for you. You have 2 options. And if your answer is first one, then you raise first finger. If your answer is 2, then you raise 2 fingers. Okay? All right. The question is, why do you always end up pressing the wrong button on the remote? And your options are, you secretly, the buttons are playing musical chair. Or your fingers have their own hidden agenda. First or 2? Okay, I see 2 finger, 2. I see there 1, 2. Oh, all right. 1, 2. So we got a lot of 1s and a lot of 2s, right? It's a mixed response. Look at this second one. Good. But have you done that before? I mean, have you pressed the button by mistake wrongly? We all do that. Next question. Same rule. If your answer is first, you raise your first finger. Otherwise, raise 2. Question is, why do you insist on pressing the elevator button multiple times? Multiple times. You haven't even read the options. You're already laughing. You believe it activates. First or second? Yeah, raise your first. Does it have turbo mode? Okay. Or you're sending the code messages to the elevator. Which is your answer? 1. I see 1. 1. Nobody's 2 here. Oh, you raised 4. There's no 4. All right. Good. So there are different responses. And let's look at the last one here. Just one more. What is it? What's your immediate reaction when you hear a strange noise in the middle of the night? Has it happened to you ever? You're sleeping and somebody like bang, like in your room. You know what? About this hostel? Well, I don't know. Rest you can fill. I leave you with that for tonight. Okay, so what's your immediate reaction when you hear a strange noise in the middle of the night? The first one is, you're already raising your fingers. Yeah, pretend you didn't hear anything and blame it on the cat, if there is. Or grab the nearest object like pillow, spoon, TV, and prepare for an epic battle. 2? All right, here I get 2, 1. I see 1, yeah. So you blame it on the cat. Do you have a cat at home? No cat, but somebody's cat. All right. So do you see that? Do you realize that you have 2 and 1? We are 2 and 1. What does it tell us? It tells us, well, why? Maybe the situation is 1, but people tend to have multiple responses for one situation in your lives. Happens? So far, so good? Agree with me on this? Now, well, let's go by slide by slide. This question was for leaders and the future leader too. Don't get me wrong, here it's not only for leadership, it's for all of us. It's for future leader too. The question now is a bit serious one, right? It's a bit serious one. Previous one was like the lighter, the serious one. Which question do you like, the lighter or the serious one? Oh, both. 1 or 2? Again, 2 different responses. All right, the question here, is leadership a position? What do you think? Yeah, no, maybe, no. What do you think? No? The rule was no answer is a silly answer. No question is a silly question. So you can say whatever you think. No. Good. Right, good. I like that. It tells me that after lunch, my efforts are still successful. And, to engaging you, it's a very difficult task to do the training after lunch. Leadership, most of the people say no, as you rightly said. Then what it is? Then what exactly it could be? It could be. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 1 word, 1 line, whatever you say. Quality. I love that answer. Connection. Do you know, to add, what's your name? Alokji. So to add, the minute he said connection, it changes everything around us. Before I answer this question in NLP Way, you know what? One of the best, fascinating definition I ever heard of communication is connection. Agree or disagree? People have choices. You've seen it. People have choices. You can't. It's one of the fascinating, best definition of communication to me is connection. You cannot not communicate unless you connect. Yes? Well, this, it's not a position. Sir said it's connection. Well, anybody else? Any other word comes to your mind? If not connection, then what? It could be a responsibility or, yes, up there. It could be, come on, some words in your mind. Come on, the lunch is over now. Ownership, decision making. Back there. People at the back. We got ownership, decision making, connection, leadership is what? To you? Character. Do you realize that the definitions you're coming up with is your own. Where does it come from? We'll understand now in coming slides. The coming slides will tell you where does it come from. Why do you reach to these definitions? How does it change your world? Can you do something inside you which changes everything outside you? This is what NLP is going to be all about. Excited? With me on this? So, wait. Leadership with NLP Way is a ability to influence people. That's what your job is, right? How many of you have teams? Team to look after, team to report to. You got, right? You got team, right? Right. Is that one or two? Just kidding. Teams, right? You have it. So leadership is all about the ability to influence people. It's not a title, it's not a position, it's the ability to influence people, and we'll see how does it happen. Then what leadership is. So it provides, position, title, it provides a platform to practice leadership. Leadership is a practice. It gives you the opportunity if you have team, colleagues. And when I said it's the ability to influence people, that means you don't have to have a team. It could be your society. It could be your stakeholders. It could be your customers, internal, external, any stakeholder that you work with. It could be anyone, right? Because it's about influencing. It provides you with an opportunity to practice. Practice what? The ability to influence. Leadership is the ability to influence people. Do you remember that? I know